Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Anthem of the Seas. This is our first full sea day. We left Southampton dead on time yesterday, about 5 p.m, and we're currently just entering the Bay of Biscay. Now, we've sailed across the bay before, and each time it's been relatively smooth. It's a bit choppy today. It's not too bad, though. It's a bit grey and gloomy out there. There's some sort of white caps on the waves. We can feel a bit of motion in the ship, but it's not too bad. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse.
Although the captain did say yesterday when he did his announcement, I'll have something more about the weather tomorrow.
Yeah, we
so
think
who knows?
We think between here and the Azores, which is where we arrive on Friday, so it's another 3 days. There could be a bit of a bumpy ride down there, but hopefully after that it's smoother sailing, but we'll see.
We'll see.
So we boarded yesterday. Good check-in process?
About 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, I think it took longer to drag the bags to the bag drop, to be fair, because it's right at the other end of the terminal building. And then back in, check your paperwork, do security, and then literally do the check-in. And she said, right, you're on the ship. We go, what? Huh?
It was so quick. It was brilliant. I mean, we did, because we've got the key, haven't we?
Yeah, but even so, there were people who turning up, and we had 11:30 boarding time, but we got there probably about 10:30, and we were literally sat on the Royal Esplanade at 10:45.
Yeah, it was amazing. And first impressions of the ship?
It's very different.
We should say this is our first time on this class of ship.
So it's very different, and of course you can't help but compare things with like the Oasis class, which you can't really, or even Freedom class. So it is different, and there's a lot to explore.
Yeah, we haven't. In fact, there's a lot of venues we haven't explored or experienced yet. Last night when we got on, the first thing we did was had lunch in the main dining room.
Yeah.
As part of the key, we could have a chops grill.
Yeah, reduced menu type really. So we did that, but we did snag a ride on North Star.
Oh yeah, it was a nice sunny day in Southampton yesterday, and even though we booked for I think day 8.
I don't know which day it is. I've got it written down, but as the key, you get like private times. But that's a sea day, so if the weather's iffy, it might not happen.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So because it was a nice day and there was availability, we hopped on and took a ride up in the North Star. It was a lot higher than I was expected.
It was actually,
but it's fine. It was not too bad. We're not particularly good with heights, but we were fine up there.
Yeah.
It seemed quite stable.
Did it for the photo opportunity more than anything.
Yeah. So that was fun. And then obviously the cabins were open. We got our cases. They weren't outside our cabin. We spotted them a bit further down the corridor, so we dragged those in, unpacked. Then we did the North Star, and then we did sail away. We had our usual
champagne,
bit of bubbly, sail off. And last night we went to the main dining room. Yeah, nice meal. We sat in Silk
last night.
Yeah, because if you're not aware, on Quantum Class, the restaurants are split into 4.
Yeah, so for my time, you've either got American Icon or Silk. So we chose Silk last night. So the other one is Chic, and I can't remember what the other one's called. It's
Grand something.
That's Grand. That's it. The Grand and Chic are for fixed time. Early dinner, late dinner.
Yeah, they all look very nice restaurants, but they all serve the same meal. So
yeah.
So we ate there, and then we went to see a show at the
Spectra's Cabaret.
Yeah, the 270 Theatre, which was good. We were a bit tired, so we didn't appreciate it as much as we could. But it's quite a spectacular show with all the lighting and staging, great costumes. We had a good seat upstairs. There's like 2 levels.
Yeah.
Great fun. I think we stopped at Vintages on the way back.
Which was now empty, whereas before, around 7:30, it was packed.
Yeah, as a tip, if you go there, go after 8 o'clock. It cleared out after that. I think
literally, because that second sitting dinner, 8 o'clock, we turned around and went, no beer now.
Yeah, it was great. So we had a drink there and then grabbed some water at Cafe Promenade before heading back to the room. So overall, boarding experience, first impressions of the ship are very positive. So we're looking forward to seeing what the rest of what's on board, which we will bring to you. So it's nice talking to you, and we will see you again. Bye.
Bye-bye.
skirting the edge of this storm heading for the Azores. We're reliably informed that by tea time today things will be calmed down a lot, but we shall see. But it was a very bumpy night in bed last night. Everything was rattling, doors were banging. It's not too bad. I don't feel sick, so we're coping pretty well. But as I say, we're hoping things calm down by the end of this afternoon. So we'll see you later. Bye. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Just a quick check-in. We're currently somewhere in the Atlantic. We've had a bumpy few days crossing the Atlantic. We've just been trying to avoid a big storm out in the middle of the Atlantic, so we've taken a southerly route to try and avoid it, with some success, but it's still been quite a bumpy day at sea, but not too bad. It seems to be easing off now. Well, if you see me go to one side, you'll know why it is. It's not the drink, it's the weather.
That'd have been last night.
Oh yeah, last night we got a bit carried away, so it's only 10:30, but we're heading back to our room because it's we overdid it slightly, didn't we? Didn't you?
Oh, slightly.
I blame Peter, not me.
I was bouncing around in the music hall at goodness knows what time.
Yeah, we had fun though, but we paid for it this morning. I didn't know if I was hungover or seasick. I think it was a combination of the two. But as I say, we're going to finish our wine, get some water and head back to the room. Tomorrow's supposed to be a much calmer day, fingers crossed. And we're hopefully arriving in Ponta Delgada on Friday morning, but that's still up in the air. We may not make it because we've had to come so far south to avoid the storm. We may not have the time to stop at Ponta Delgada and carry on to Canada. We shall see. We'll see you again. Bye bye.
Bye bye.